Okay, so in NHL news, Ryan Reynolds has declared himself interested in purchasing the Ottawa Senators of the Melnyk family. Now, Eugene Melnyk was a very colourful owner in the NHL. He wasn't necessarily the most popular owner with fans with the Ottawa Senators, and the team have been struggling for several years. They've also been struggling with attendance, and where their arena is located, the Canadian Tire Centre, is not necessarily the best location in the Ottawa metropolitan area. Ryan Reynolds obviously has recently, with Rob Bacalini, purchased Wrexham Football Club here in the UK. They've made a fly-on-the-wall documentary series about it, and Wrexham's form following that purchase did improve, and they were very, very close to getting promoted back to the Football League, which may go in Ryan Reynolds' favour that he already owns a sports team. Now, I'm going to use an example from another country, Russell Crowe and the South Sydney Rabbitohs in the NRL. Now, when Russell Crowe and his consortium came along to purchase the South Sydney Rabbitohs, they were one of the worst teams, if not the worst team, in the league at the time. There was a period where they were ostracised from the competition as well. That ownership group turned that team around from one of the worst teams consistently season upon season to a championship winning team in 2014, and then a regular playoff, finals performer, and even reaching another grand final last year. Pretty much almost every season since, apart from maybe one or two seasons where they've missed out. They have pretty much been one of the best teams in the NRL now for the best part of a decade. And that's where that big name owner, that very visible owner, can actually attract players via their star power to a team. Now, in Ottawa's case, yes, they have been struggling for a while. The investment or the team, the ownership has been seen as a bit cheap, and there is an attendance issue and a performance issue on the ice, and there is an arena issue. Now, Ryan Reynolds, he is a hockey fan. He was brought up in Vancouver. He spent a lot of time in the Ottawa area when he was growing up. He has been seen at games, and he has made no secret of the fact that he is very passionate about the community in Ottawa and the team. So we shall see what happens, but it's very, very likely that he'll head a consortium. He's opening up to potential investors in the team. And this is, as I say, not the first time a film star, for example, has bought a sports team. Paul Newman did it in NASCAR, for example, as well, and actually raced as well. So this is not the first time a celebrity ownership group or a celebrity owner has come along and said, look, I will be the face of this ownership group and pump some of my own money into the team, as I use the Russell Crowe example. And he's obviously been doing it over here for the best part of a year or so with Wrexham Football Club, which may go in his favour that he already owns another sports team. That may actually be very favourable to him and the discussions with the NHL and the NHL Board of Governors about a potential sale. Now, obviously, the Melnyk family, who still own the Senators, would have to agree to a partial or full sale of the team. But it's very clear from what's coming out of the Melnyk camp that they want to offload the Senators sooner rather than later, and that the Melnyk estate, his daughters, I believe, have no interest in continuing to own the team. So we will see what happens. And obviously the arena issue as well. The new ownership group will have to commit to a new arena according to sources. So we'll see what happens there. But there you go. Ryan Reynolds is interested in purchasing the Ottawa Senators in the NHL. Thank you very much for watching. Place your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll have some more content for you very, very soon.